with RUDIS Plus, and today I'm going to be going over my Fireman's carry. For me personally, Fireman's carry was a move that kind of changed my career. Everyone always told me growing up that that move didn't really work, so we never worked on it. It wasn't something that I typically used for that reason. And then I started tying up and hand fighting, got some new coaches, learned it, and realized that when you fireman someone, you're keeping the arm, you hit it, and the guy's on their back, you get your back points. When he comes back to his stomach, you still have his wrist. Now, good refs will go, hey, same hold, no points. But a lot of times what I'll do is I'll have that wrist already, and I'll go right to a turn. In college, take down to his back, that's 6. Then you turn him again in a tilt, 10-0. It's super easy, it's transition. I think transitional wrestling is the key to being a good wrestler. Being able to move from one thing to another constantly and continue to improve your position no matter what position you're in is what distinguishes a good wrestler from a great wrestler in my opinion. So that's my Fireman's one of my favorite moves. So for me personally, I like having an inside tie with my left arm here since I'm a righty. When you're grabbing onto his arm, your thumb's not here, it's like a fish hook, and you want your head to be his head. So being a guy's head means that your head is in his temple or his head's turning away, and you're not forward to forehead or ear to ear, all right? You want to be able to eat his head, all right? Now, you're grabbing on, fish hook. I like to kind of have my right hand kind of posted, kind of like this. Even if he's got outside tie on me, doesn't matter, because the whole point of me for my fireman's is to beat his head with my head and to be able to level change into my shot. So hands tight, strong here, and you're beating him, and then the whole time this is pressure forward. I'm always pressuring forward, and then you can drop into your shot. When guys are getting moved around a bunch, they tend to fight back really hard, and that's like that moment. As soon as they fight back, see he's falling over top of me. That's the reaction you want. You want a guy over top you, because he's getting a really great feel, he's a great partner. But when you're moving, yeah, see how his feet are moving like that? I'm circling, boom. I'm moving. Underneath him. Underneath him. You want him over top you almost. And then you're shooting in between his legs. Just little movements, little fakes. A fake doesn't have to be like a big fake, right? It could just be like this. My head could just move, right? And that'll freak guys out. It's the same thing with the fireman's setup. It could just be like that. Just like a little fake like that. And the guy's gonna react. And then you're pushing into him, and he pushes back, then you can go. Pull over top you. Creating a guy, move him to where you want him to move him. That's where fireman's most effective. Just to reiterate everything, when you're inside tie, thumb, it's like a fish hook. The head's inside tight. This hand can either be posted on his shoulder like this, or it could be on the outside, like he's got inside tight. This is fine too. I don't mind outside inside, and I also don't mind having 2 hands inside. I think they're both fine. Because here I like to push off him, like a level change. And the outside, you can still push and pull. So it doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters what the tie is, as long as you got this strong tie in the inside and you got head position. And then everything's about movement. Little movements. You always want to be pressuring forward and circling, and then explode that shot. This is my setup for the fireman's carry. Yeah, so my fireman's isn't traditional. I call it the lazy man fireman's. So I double knee drop and then I dip my head for the guy to fall. I like double knee dropping because it means that I'm shooting in between his legs, and I'm not, when you're shooting like here, I don't want to be stuck trying to whip the guy over or anything. It's all one motion. So when you're knee dropping, it's like one motion like that. Everything's one motion. I like to put everything together. So I'm hitting my fireman's, and I'm moving him, boom, here, and then I'll just, and then finish in the back, always looking for the fall. The goal of my fireman's is I want my knees all the way in between. So if you spread your legs, I literally want to shoot like here. And then this arm has to be as tight as possible, because you're perpendicular to the guy. You lose your arm, you're in a, almost a crossbody high crotch, right? Which is okay. I shoot a crossbody high crotch, doesn't matter, But this is way more effective, way stronger. Arms tight, this leg's tight. He can tell you it's tight, and all you're doing is you're just dipping your head, and then head's tight onto him, and you're finishing looking for the fall, always. And the best thing to do is all one motion. So if you're able to hit like that, and the guy just drops, like, where's his counter, you know? Yep. He's not able to squeeze. The hard thing about a fireman is guys will hang on, they'll squeeze and they'll hold, and then you get stalemate, or you can't get your head out. You know, if you just whack, all one motion, you're here, you're into them, and then you explode in, whip, right there. That's the most of this here, and then you're throwing everything down, your head's dipping. That's why I call it the lazy man fireman, because you're just dipping your head and letting it fall for you, right? You're pulling him down with it as well. You're also, see here, whipping him down, and then you're finishing tight. You know, you never won't let go of anything. Finish the back, get your fall, 6 points for your team. All right, so yeah, when I'm hitting this fireman's, a lot of times what happens when I get right here and I dump it down, he's squeezing. So right here, you can see he's squeezing. He's tight in my arm, he's tight around my head. Can't get my head out, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna shoot this elbow to your stomach. Keep holding that arm. See how he's being a good partner, he's still squeezing that hand, that was awesome. You're gonna run your head out, over top, and then you're right up to his back, always looking for the fall. I'm always looking for the fall, and if I can't get the fall, I'm getting back points because that's the next best thing. We're always looking for the next best thing, and that's to keep scoring points. Always looking for the fall. I was always told that if you get a guy on his back, you pin him. So again, he's an awesome partner. I shoot this, he's squeezing tight. Arm stuck, can't get my head out. These feet, you're gonna turn your whole body, hands gonna slide back, your head pops out. Tight though, you don't want him to get his hips up or anything. Everything's gotta be into the guy. And you're right back to his back, you're looking for the fall. This left hand, you have to keep tight. You can't lose this hand. You lose this, good wrestlers will get his hips up, and now you're extended. So this hand's tight, this hand's shooting back, and I'm driving. Everything's into him, so he can't get his hips up, and I'm driving into him. And I'm looking for that fall. So again, shooting this down. Great partner. You're driving into him, and to see right here, I like to square my hips up. So right here, I'll square my hips up, keep them tight, toes in the mat, and then I like to turn my right hip, kind of like in a hip toss, headlock kind of position, and you're just fighting. No matter how he reacts, you're reacting with him. You're looking for that fall, no matter what. You gotta grab his head, whatever. Lock here. You gotta find a way to pin him. You gotta catch it, you gotta react accordingly, and then you gotta beat him. You gotta be one step ahead of him at all times. If you got an opportunity to put a guy away, you gotta put him away. There's just no excuse for it. If the guy fights off his back, you did something wrong. You know, you gotta take the bull by the horns, and you gotta take that opportunity, you gotta put him away.